Hello, it's Emma Green. I am the tennis elbow queen, and today I'm going to answer the question, what are the first steps to do for golfer's elbow? Well, golfer's elbow, let's start with that. Golfer's elbow is exactly the same pathology as tennis elbow, only it's just in a different place. So tennis elbow, you're going to feel on the outside of your elbow there. Golfer's elbow, you're going to feel on the inside of your elbow here. Exactly the same thing, just in a different place. So it is a tendon that is affected, and so because it's the same thing as tennis elbow, you're going to do exactly the same steps to start with as tennis elbow. So if you've watched any of my videos, you know I tell you if you've had this for a couple of days, you're going to ice it. If you've had it longer than a couple of days, which most people who find me have, you're going to heat the heck out of it. The reason for that is the tendon doesn't have a very good blood supply. It's just the way it's made anatomically. Tendons don't have a good circulation, and for that reason they struggle to heal, and so they can take a long time to heal because they don't have the building blocks for healing coming in that the circulation brings, the blood flow brings. So we want to heat the heck out of it as much as we can. That's going to increase the circulation. That's going to bring the building blocks for healing that tissue needs. So that's the first thing that you're going to do, is absolutely heat the heck out of it. Now, depending on how long you've had it, kind of depends on what are the other things that you need to do as well. If you had it for less than 3 months, this can be very quick. You can kind of get through it pretty fast. If you've had it for longer than 3 months, you will be having chronic pain. That affects the brain in a different way. It affects the body in a different way, and that needs addressing. You're also going to be feeling the effects of central sensitization, which affects the central nervous system. It puts the nervous system on high alert. It flares it up, it becomes hypersensitive. That can predispose you to other issues. So sometimes when people say to me, oh, I'm feeling golfer's elbow, how do I get rid of it? Oh yeah, I had it in the other elbow, a few months ago, and that got better, but now I'm feeling this. Or I'm only feeling this a little bit, but now I'm really feeling this. That's central sensitization. So the nervous system is on high alert. We have to calm that down, because when the nervous system is hypersensitized, it's basically in fight or flight mode. It's basically in survival mode. So it's kind of going, what do I need to do to survive? Do I need to run or fight? So when the nervous system is in that particular mode, it's not going to heal a soft tissue like a tendon. That's not a priority. So unless you calm the nervous system down, you are prolonging your suffering. You're prolonging the length of time that you're going to be feeling this tendon, because the nervous system is not going to let it heal. So there are several strategies to heal the nervous system. You can watch many of my other videos that I talk about helping to calm the nervous system. If you have had this for less than 3 months, you don't need to follow the advice for the nervous system. It's much easier to resolve because you don't have those issues. Once you get past the 3-month mark, you have to consider those issues, because that's what's slowing you down. That's what's going to stop you. So it kind of separates people out into 2 different camps, really. So if you don't have the nervous system stuff, then once you are heating, we want to bring the soft tissue tension down, because when we're in pain, the muscles get tight. We need to bring that tension down. Now, there are a couple of ways that we can do that. Heat is going to do that. So not only do you want to heat the elbow, you can heat the forearm muscles too, and obviously you can do that from the outset. That's fine. That's going to bring the muscle tension down. You can also do some soft tissue techniques on there, a little bit of soft tissue massage, some trig pointing that can help, and then stretching. Now, the stretch that we do for golfer's elbow is palm up to the ceiling, fingers down towards the floor. You're going to go palm to palm, and we're going to stretch. So kind of this way, but then we're going to take the arm down in front of us, because that still is going to give you a nice stretch through the muscles, but you're not going to be tensioning your nerves, and you're not going to be putting any strain through the shoulder. Sometimes if we're up here, you can kind of see what that's doing to my shoulder. That can be a bit uncomfortable. Bringing it down here is going to give you the same stretch through the forearm muscles, but it's not going to tension the shoulder and the nerves. So that stretch is going to bring down the soft tissue tension, and it's going to make things feel a whole lot better. Now, once you've got to the point where you're feeling better, you then need to load the tendon to heal the tendon. So it's not just like get to the point where, oh, I'm feeling good now, I'm ready to go back and play. The tendon's not healed unless you load it. So then it's essential to do eccentric exercises to work through that. There's a very specific way that I teach people to do that, because so many of the ways that you can see out there are going to be irritating to the tendon. Obviously that's not good. People try and they go, oh yeah, it didn't work for me. because either they weren't doing it correctly, or they've been taught to do it incorrectly. They're not in a good position, they're not doing it in the correct way, they're not adding the things in that they need to do to help with that. That's going to be a whole different video. So make sure you speak with somebody who is knowledgeable about this, who knows how they can talk you through loading it correctly. But basically that's what you need to do to heal a golfer's elbow if it's less than 3 months. If it's more than 3 months, you've got all of those other nervous system issues, it definitely takes more. It is, it's a bigger issue, more tissues are involved, and you need to work on the nervous system first. You can be increasing the circulation to the tendon, you can be decreasing the tension to the muscles, and you can start loading it too. But know that if that nervous system stays on high alert, you're really going to struggle to heal the tendon. All right, I know that has brought up questions. Let me know what questions you have. You can leave those down in the comments section, and check out my other videos. Like I say, there's a lot there. There's a lot of other videos about the nervous system stuff. If you're new to this, if you've had it for longer than 3 months, that is where you need to start. And you'll also be able to click on my most recent video. Did you see that hummingbird? There was a hummingbird just up there then. Oh, never gets old for me, that. You can check out my most recent webinar. There's also going to be a link down there you can click, and that will take you through to my most recent webinar. It's about 25 minutes long, so obviously it goes into more depth, more detail about kind of the different things that I do to help people. So don't hesitate to reach out. Let's heal elbows. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.